A moment I questioned my worth and what I learned. Some years back, I joined a new organization which was totally different from what I had ever known. And I honestly questioned myself if I belonged there. It was a male dominated field, new terminologies, different culture. It was just totally different from what I had ever known. And in meeting rooms, I started to ask myself if then my 6, 7 years plus experience was for nothing because my head was empty. My first few weeks there made me actually question myself because I thought every other person was smarter, more equipped than myself. I actually questioned why I joined in the first place. It felt like I wasn't meant to be there. But as we went on, I then started to see things that made the people I saw there relatable because to me, surely they were perfect. I mean, this is, a space and an industry I didn't have an experience in before. And everything felt alien, everything felt really, really foreign. And then suddenly my mind started to go to the really unnecessary things or what your mind actually wouldn't go to normally. I started observing that this person has a funny accent. Okay, that's funny. And then I see someone else dressed in a way like, okay, this is not befitting of where we are. What's wrong with you? And it suddenly dawned on me like, wait, 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 wait. These are very normal people I'm seeing right here. So, what's your stress? Why are you feeling the way you are feeling? Now, this doesn't mean that I needed to see them in that way first before I could believe in myself, but it just showed me who they were. They were human just like myself. And they all had a first day in that industry. They all had a first day where they never knew anything about it. And that had a way of calming my mind. And I said to myself, you know what? This person doesn't have two heads. So I can learn this thing. I can come up to speed. And with that awakening, I can tell you for a fact that my mind and my brain opened up and became receptive to things, and I talked myself up because, to be honest, some aspect of being there really felt intimidating. I felt like, oh, these things are really technical. Can my brain, can my mind comprehend this? But that wasn't the case. When I put my mind to it, in just a few weeks of really wanting to come up to speed, in just a few weeks of wanting to know what this sector was, of know what this sector was or is about, I came up to speed very fast, and it was mind blowing, and I got beautiful appraisals from my superiors that I cannot forget in a hurry. Here's what I learned. Number one, not knowing something doesn't mean it is beyond your capacity. You just don't know it yet. Two, everybody you see has their own cracks and whatever it is they are dealing with. So do you. So what's your stress? Okay. Three, talking yourself up is not pride. It is wisdom, it is sagacity. Because from time to time, you might need to encourage yourself when you are faced with a situation where you need to adapt quickly and you're feeling discouraged or like you cannot do it. One of the fastest ways to come up to speed is to actually look yourself in the mirror and talk yourself up and encourage yourself that you can actually do this thing. You remind yourself about how smart you are, about what you have done in the past. So why should this be different? Just see it like a totally new challenge, something you have never, and just think about a time where you were faced with something that you never knew and you had to learn it. And the funny thing about it is once you have learned it, it's like, okay, so is this what was, making me feel like I could not. Today, I look back at that point and I feel like what once felt like a huge setback, like a showstopper, was an opportunity for me to grow. Have you ever questioned your worth in a new environment and what made you push through? I would like to know.